Welcome to the Immigrant Experience in America, an immigrant human library, where we amplify and humanize the experiences of immigrants in the United States and around the world. Listen in as we add another story to our immigrant human library. Hello, my friends, and welcome to a monologue, which I have not done in so long. How are you doing out there in podcast land? It's been ages since I directly just spoke to you with a message directly from me. We've had a lot of interviews, and we so appreciate your continuing support of our podcast. And now we have officially come out with the book. I started October last year, and it's now official. Decoding America is available worldwide, everywhere books are sold online. So many people to thank, and what a journey. I survived the writing process, my very first writing process, right? It was exciting, stressful, so many things, right? But I'm so glad that I had to stop. I had so much to say, and I had to leave so much out of here just to make sure that we got this into something that was deliverable for everybody. But here we are, Decoding America and Coming Home to Yourself, The Immigrant Experience by Simone Johnson Smith. So grateful on so many levels. It would take me a while to continue to list the number of people who I'm grateful to. And so just filled with gratitude and dedicating this book to my Aunt Hyacinth, who was the first person in our family to leave Jamaica to arrive in the United States. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here living in the US. So many of our stories would be different. Let's just say that. So grateful to her, and also dedicating it to her beautiful daughter as a keepsake, a memoir of mommy's journey, moving from one country and decoding what it's like living in another country. So here we go. So check us out. I'll post all of the links for finding us. It's at Barnes & Noble. It's on Amazon. It's available. The last time I spoke to my editor, available in Australia, in the UK, so many other websites, wherever books are sold online. The deal was basically making sure this is available online, all of the locations where books are sold worldwide. So check us out, Decoding America and Coming Home to Yourself, The Immigrant Experience, telling you more details about my disorienting journey, coming to the realization just how much so culture shock was affecting me. And it took me over 20 years to realize that's what was going on with me. And then to also realize that how profound culture shock affects so many of us, from mild depression to having suicidal ideations. And I've heard of stories of people who've in fact harmed themselves fatally. And so I've shared so many personal stories here of just so many realizations over time, and being able to share this with you is so special to me, and detailing some of my family's story. And hopefully you'll find some sort of inspiration, connection to some of my stories, and appreciation for the challenges and triumphs that are possible through this immigrant journey that those of us who are living abroad, go through. Check out our coaching program, Thriving Abroad. Our new website is called thebridgeconcepts.org. There you'll find a link to our coaching program and a link to our podcast, The Immigrant Experience in America, a link to purchase the book, Decoding America, as you're seeing here for those who will see the video, and for those who are listening to the audio. We'll post a copy of the book in the show notes as well, or a link where you can find and see what the book actually looks like. I got some vote from some very dear friends and colleagues of mine, and so we landed on this color and the style of font and so much more. So here it is. We're so excited, and I'm so excited to gift this to a few people for the Christmas holiday and for the new year coming up, and hoping that it will bless people. So won't you go out and buy a copy and bless somebody that you know could benefit from reading the story and reading this book and finding inspiration and the language and understanding that immigrant journey. So, Decoding America and Coming Home to Yourself, the Immigrant Experience, now available worldwide wherever books are sold online. Thank you so much. Walk good. And we'll be joining you next week for another episode of the Immigrant Experience, where we'll bring you another story of someone living abroad and trying to make sense of that journey of transformation, of disorientation, triumph, and challenges, going through the many pitfalls of immigrant life. Thank you all. Thank you for the support. Sending you good vibes, lots of love and light. Peace and blessings. We thank our listeners around the world, and we appreciate your continued support as we build our human library. Please remember to give us a 5-star review, subscribe, and share with your friends, family, and circle of influence.